Hey, welcome back to the Finding Your Faith podcast with your host, Landon Garner. I would like to thank anybody who watched the previous episode for your support. It really means a lot. Today, I'll be going a little more away from direct Bible passages and more towards the concept of using our passions for God. I'm very excited to get into this episode, so let's get started. So as I mentioned in the introduction, we will not be using any Bible passages today, but just more talking about what we can do as Christians. More specifically, what I will be talking about today is how we can feel God's presence throughout our day and how we can be more like Him. As I'm sure many of you guys know, Lent season has started, which is where the 40 days leading up till Easter, some Christians give up something. Me personally, I've given up secular music, which is music that is not Christian. I've heard of many other ones though, like chocolate's pretty common. My dad is doing candy. My mom's doing no social media. It's, everybody has their own thing that they want to give up and instead spend more time with the Lord. Giving up secular music has been difficult, but it's a good change and I'm glad I'm doing it. Yes, it is good because a lot of secular music has bad language and may encourage sin. But what I'll be talking about today is how it is making my faith with God grow much stronger. Music has been part of my life for a while. I have a record player in my room, and my mom has to tell me to take out my AirPods all the time. I think it's safe to say I love music. The albums I listen to on my record player and the songs that drown out my mom's voice, though, has never really been Christian music. I love Jesus and I love Christian songs, but I've never really had a reason to listen to them more than I was already listening to the other music. When I gave up the secular music, a lot of my day changed. On the way to school, I wasn't listening to Kendrick Lamar or seeing what was on the top 40 song station. I was listening to songs that were praising God. Well, my point is that when I made the switch throughout the day, the songs that were stuck in my head were ones that were reminding me of God and helping me to praise Him. In the past, I've heard people say to apply what you're good at and love to do to find a way to make it glorify God. I've always thought that advice is really good in theory, but never really knew how to apply that. The main thing I'm good at is like math, so how could I twist that to God? I actually did find a way to merge the two, but that's a different story. I believe that I understood that initial message wrong. It doesn't have to just be something you're good at. It could just also be your favorite thing. When you have a way to make God part of your favorite things, your relationship with Him strengthens, and you may feel His presence more. Like I was talking about with the music, now I think about God way more throughout my day, and I'm even considering giving up secular music forever at the end of the 40 days. Find what makes you happy and let God be a part of that, whether it's music like me or even using your sociability to spread God to others. Let God into the parts of your life that you love and let Him be there with you. Hey, this has been the Finding Your Faith podcast. I hope you took away some key moments from this episode, and I just hope that you may share this with a friend and like this and show this a lot of support, please. Hopefully I make another one next Sunday or Saturday. See you then. Have a blessed day.